Uh, uh, hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Yeah, I don't. I know I say this like every time, but I don't know how to start these videos. I don't have these videos scripted or anything. Um, I just kind of have a thought, and then I go to my computer, and then I go in, and then I just record. And then I'm doing this now, but yeah. Uh. I've been overthinking a lot, I think. Maybe a little bit. Um, and I don't know how to explain it. I mean, kind of. I've explained it a little bit in like my last videos, kind of. You know how I feel stuck and all that. But I don't know. There's just something. Uh, I don't know. Damn. I can't get my thoughts in order. But like that's like part of the problem that I'm dealing with, right? It's like I can't get anything in order. That's like the main crux of what I'm trying to say, even though I haven't said anything yet. But it feels like I don't have anything in order, or it feels like I'm starting to lose things, or even lose myself a little bit. Like it's something that I was outside today. I was going to the store, and I came back and I don't like drive there or anything. I usually skate there because it's relaxing to me. Um, and it feels nice. But anyway, I'm coming home and I'm thinking to myself, like, why do I do these things? Like, why do I do things? Right? It's not like normal things like why do I like eat or something like that, or why do I go to school? But it's like, you know, why do I like do things at random? Like, I'll be like, oh, let me go, I don't know, like try streaming every day, even though it doesn't work, right? Or let me just stop making these videos and make gaming videos. And I was like, oh wait, no, I can just make a new channel and then I just do that, right? I don't actually think about things a little first sometimes, and sometimes I do, but when I don't, like I really don't, and I don't know. I feel like it makes me feel kind of insane, um, or at least like I'm going insane a little bit. So I'm like, why am I like this? Why am I like acting like this? This isn't normally how I act. Uh, and I don't know, maybe that's an issue with me, or maybe that's like, I don't know, maybe I picked up some mental, uh, like diagnoses or something like that. Uh, maybe my head isn't just screwed on all the way. My brain's like a little jumbled, but it's something that I kind of think about a lot, and I think like maybe that's also why I'm like not in the best position either, right? Because like there's so many things that I want to do, and I've talked about this a little bit before too, but there's a couple of things like music or YouTube or like I don't know writing, drawing, stuff like that I really want to do. It's just I don't know. It just feels like I want to do that, but I never have the capacity to do those things. And people say, "Oh, you need to like practice," or "Oh, you need to really work at it," or whatever, right? But I find that kind of hard to do, or not that it's hard to do, but I feel like that comes with an asterisk, if that makes sense. I feel like that comes with like they're saying that, but there's extra things with it that they don't tell you, right? And because like my uncle does this, right? He does YouTube and stuff, and my mom wanted to do it, and they talked about it, and he's got like 1,000, no, not 1,000, like 100,000 subscribers or something like that. And he's saying, "Oh, well, you need to really work hard at it." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." And I've been trying, I guess. Uh, I haven't been working as hard as I should, maybe. Like I haven't made thumbnails or haven't really edited videos that much, but some of that fault is to my computer, not just me. But it could try a little harder. But even then, you know, doesn't really explain why things are so stagnant. And I feel like to really do stuff, at least on YouTube. Like I'm gonna do this in sections. It's like YouTube, music, drawing, yada yada yada. But at least to do things on YouTube, right? I feel like I don't know. I feel like I have to chase a trend, right? Because people are like, "Oh, you need to find like a specific niche," and I'm like, "Oh, I don't think that works." Um, but when I follow like a trend or something, right, which I don't want to do and I don't like doing, unless it's something that I'm like, okay, this is something like that interests me, right? Like it has to be something that happens to interest me. It can't just be anything, right? Like my heart won't really be in it, but like the what's it called? Like the Oompa, not the Oompa, fuck, like the Mudahar Nux thing, right? That was like my best video on my channel, like to date, I think. Uh, Best like engagement, best watch time, best views, yada yada. Um, and that's because people were talking about it at the time, which makes sense, right? But I don't know, because there's some things I want to talk about, but I also don't want to make my whole channel about doing those things, Um, and just I don't know, it just kind of feels weird to think about, and I don't know that, and I think I messed up my channel a little bit. This goes back to me being like, oh, I'm fucking going insane. 'Cause, I was doing like the live streams and then like the what's it called? Like the gaming stuff, right? And now like my I think I've messed up the algorithm a bit. I broke it. Because now my videos, which used to like get like pushed a lot, like within an hour it'll be like, okay, it's getting like hundreds of impressions, or now getting like one or two an hour. Like my last video sitting at like 11, which is kind of crazy. And like even like the gaming videos that I had up for a while, um, those have only got like I think maybe 10, except for the first one, maybe like 10 impressions, which is kind of crazy, right? And I think I messed that up. I think that was my fault because I was trying to do too much at once. And I guess I see why that's bad now, but I don't understand why that's bad. Like I can understand how it's bad. I don't understand why it's a bad thing, or why it acts like that after you do something like that. It's so weird to me to think about. Um, but yeah, and it's like, but this doesn't go to just YouTube as well. It goes to like music and stuff. Like for music, I have a hard time learning stuff online. I'm really good with learning technique and stuff, except for like sweep picking, right? I'm talking about what's it called, guitar, right? Um, I'm really good at like learning technique, like that I know how to do. It's just learning how to play songs. That's like, oh, now need to learn like D chord and mi chord and mi and all that, right? And that's kind of something I have a hard time learning. And to get it right, I feel like I need someone physically there. Uh, and that's the same thing with like art and stuff. And well, art not to the same degree. Art, I think like that's something I just need to be in and out for. But even then, it's like a whole money thing with that one because I need to get like a sketchbook, or like a stylus, and I just can't. Um, at least right now, I really can't. Like I don't have the money for that. Um, but like when I do get it, I think I'm just gonna get that, try practicing drawing. But even then, it's like, and like even for music, learning how to do music, if I want to do it in person, it's so much. It's like over here, it's like 250 a month. It's like it's fucking crazy, and I don't wanna go through that, right? And I want to do coding too, and I think that's like a little easier because you can just learn that online, and I understand it for the most part. At least the beginning stuff like HTML, CSS, all that kind of stuff. I understand it at least a little bit, and I feel like I have an easier time just going through that than I am like all of this. But it's not necessarily like the top thing I want to do. It's like top five maybe. Yeah, it's like uh right now it's like well, I don't know how I'd list them. I'd probably put, you know, like coding and stuff at the bottom of the list for sure, but the rest I don't know how I'd list them. But for now, like YouTube, since I'm doing this now, music, uh, drawing, uh, hmm, music, drawing, YouTube, uh, it's on my, it's on the tip of my tongue. Music, drawing, YouTube, writing. There it is. Writing and coding. That's probably my list. Uh, that's like top five I want to do. And like coding's probably always gonna be at the bottom. Uh, wait, music, writing, drawing, YouTube, coding. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, my mind's got. See, this is why I kind of think I'm fucking insane. Cause like it's like on and off. It goes beep 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 like a fucking uh like a button, right? You turn it on, like you press it, right? Press it, it turns on. Press it again, it turns off. But it just like goes on and off when it chooses to go on and off. And that's kind of annoying to deal with, honestly. Uh, but yeah, with all that and writing, I need to like I don't know. I think writing is also another thing that I feel like is easier a little bit. Like it's something like I can't write really poetic stuff or romantic stuff. It's never been my thing. Um, but other than that, it's like I find it kind of easy, right? But I need to read more for that, and it's like still it's not as bad or as much of an effort as YouTube or art, right? Or well, other forms of art, I guess, like music and drawing. Um, or even like it's not even as hard as coding is, but even then, still, it's like it all feels like a really big commitment, and I think that kind of overwhelms me a little bit, maybe. And that's why I can't stick to one at a time. Um, and I do want to get into live streaming and stuff, but it's like that's really hard to get into. It's like way harder than YouTube, I think, because YouTube at least you can wait for people to get on, but not on Twitch and stuff, not on live streaming. That takes because you gotta get them hooked in after. Just it doesn't work like that. At least for me, because I don't think I'm really that interesting or I don't know anything really. I'm not that uh great. I think, uh, but I may make another video on that maybe later. But I don't know. Things are just kind of hard right now, I guess, and I don't know what to do. Like I feel like I'm going insane. Feel like I can't do anything. Feel like I'm just kind of worthless, which kind of always felt that, but it's really more today than most days. But yeah, that's pretty much all of it. Sorry to ramble like like a madman today, but yeah, that's all on my mind. And I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.